Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. I'm making this recipe from our Snackbar Maker cookbook, which you can get when you buy the Snackbar Maker. And I really love these. And I was looking for a heart healthy recipe, and these are Cheerios, which are heart healthy, and nut butter, which is heart healthy, and some strawberries and some. Well, actually, I'm using mangoes because I couldn't get strawberries. Some honey, which is good for you too. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my Cheerios, and I decided to use these berry Cheerios just because I like them. So you can use whatever Cheerios you would like. The original recipe actually calls for plain Cheerios, but I like the little bit of fruit flavor better. Very easy recipe, fast. For 2¼ cups of Cheerios, and then 1/4 cup of honey, which I microwaved to get it nice and thin in my little 1 cup prep bowl. You're supposed to microwave it with the nut butter, but I just made the nut butter in my blender, so it's still very liquidy because it solidifies over time. So I just made this fresh almond butter, and I'm gonna use that in here. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of almond butter to this. This almond butter is so good. I just want to eat it with a spoon. I probably will eat some with a spoon as soon as I'm done talking to you guys. I'm gonna put a little bit extra in because it's really yummy. I got my mini skinny scraper here. It's really tiny, and it actually will scrape out your measuring spoon, which is nice. So you don't waste any. Not that I'm gonna waste it, 'cause I'm probably gonna stick it right in my mouth, but I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, so I'm gonna just mix this up. Get it nice and combined. I forgot to do something. So it's calls for 1/4 cup of freeze-dried strawberries, but they're out of them in my store, so I got mangoes instead. So you can use whatever you like. They had bananas. I'm not a fan of those. So these are not as small as I want them to be. Break them up a little bit here. They're thick. Probably I tried to break them in the bag, but I guess I didn't do a good job. I probably should have used my meat tenderizer to hammer them up, but I didn't realize that they were so big. I want to make sure I get at least a little bit in each bar, so I got to make them smaller. So our Snackbar Maker, you get this cookbook with it, and it has obviously these cereal bars. It has like some frozen yogurt bars. It has what I call protein bars, which are like nut bars with just honey or agave and all different kinds of nuts and some Rice Krispies in them to give them a little, crunch, a little bit of body in there. And those are really good. It has a 2 different kinds of granola bars, one that you cook and one that you don't cook. All right, I had a little bit of honey left in the bottle, so we're just gonna pour that in there. And I'm gonna mix in this mixture of the almond butter. You can use peanut butter if you want. I'm looking for heart healthy things, and almonds are really, really good for you. Peanuts are good for you too, but almonds are the best ones. So I figured I'd make some almond butter. Ow, this bowl's hot. Right, I'm gonna grab my mixing scraper. Whoop, you might wanna not stir quite so hard so they don't fly over the outside of the bowl like I just did. Okay. Get this all mixed up real good. And then I'm gonna take my large scoop from my stainless scoops. We have small, medium, and large. They're 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons. I use them mostly for cookies, but they're awesome for other things. And one of the things they're really good for is the Snackbar Maker because they're metered for it. The large one is metered for it. It's also metered for a standard muffin pan. Okay, these are nice and sticky, so they look good. I'll grab my Snackbar Maker, which is right here. Has the lid on it, so I'm going to peel the lid off. The lid is hard plastic, the bottom is silicone, goes right in the oven and in the dishwasher. Don't put your lid in the oven, okay? Large scoop. Just gonna put a scoop in each spot. I'm just going to show you a couple of these. And then these are not a baked recipe. This recipe goes into the refrigerator. And then you get this little spatula with them, and it's perfect for kind of smashing them down in here. And knowing me, I'll probably use my fingers because I'm that kind of a cook. I like to use my fingers because I just think it's easier sometimes. Yeah, let's just get them kind of, you know what? You know why you don't want to use your fingers? Because they're real sticky. It's been a while since I made these. I forgot how sticky they are, but that makes sense. If you figure almond butter and honey, those are both sticky items. So we're gonna just press these down in here. Press them. I don't really want to squish the Cheerios. I'm gonna press them down here a bit, and then I'm gonna put them in the fridge, and then when they're done in the fridge, I'm gonna melt some white chocolate chips, or you could use yogurt chips if you'd like, but I'm using white chocolate chips, and I'm gonna drizzle them with that. And that's my whole recipe, and I got 12 snack bars. So for the next week or so, I have some really nice, healthy things to snack on. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me.